Good morning, Greater Latrobe. In the WCA 2TV studio, I'm your host, Sky DeMalta. Current sophomores and juniors can track and submit their community service hours this school year if they would like to be considered for the annual Community Service Award through the Challenge program. Paper forms can be found in the guidance office. Please reach out to Mrs. Yetter with any questions. All students who visit the library on an e-hall pass are reminded to remain in the library or library courtyard until the end of the set. Students are not permitted to leave the area without a pass to go somewhere else in the building. Greater Latrobe Sexuality and Gender Alliance, SAGA, will meet during lunch 2 today in room C104. New members are always welcome. 10th grade students should check in with their lunch teacher before coming to the meeting. Please see club advisors Mrs. Scala or Dr. Bompiani Smith if you have any questions. The first Letterman's Club meeting of the year will be Friday in C106 during Lunch and Learn 2. We will discuss activities for the year and elect officers. Letterman's Club is open to anyone who has a school letter or anticipates getting one in their high school year. Club service opportunities will allow you to earn a rebate on the cost of your Letterman's jacket. Meeting will begin at 11:20 on Friday. Now let's get a check on weather. Here's Lauren Davis with a 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather will be rainy with a high of 72 and a low of 48. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a high of 68 and a low of 48. Thursday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 48. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you, Sky.
Thanks, Lauren. Here's Brendan Campbell with today's sports report.
Thanks, Sky. The girls' soccer team is away at Hempfield at 7:30, and the girls' volleyball team is taking on Penn Trafford at 7:30 as well. As seen in the picture, fans for the Wildcats and Penn Trafford Warriors practiced social distance precautions during the section game on October 9th. Some security staff in our school came to stands periodically to separate fans to keep a social distance of 6 feet. In the stands, there are black Wildcat stickers to indicate where fans should sit to protect health and well-being of the whole community. Even though these safety methods can be tedious sometimes, these precautions keep the whole school healthy enough to continue sports and a 5-day brick-and-mortar schedule at the high school. That's all for the Wildcat Sports Report. Here's Ben Hamity with what is happening in national sports.
Thanks, Brennan. In national sports news, the MLB postseason is moving along with the Dodgers looking to finally get a World Series after just coming short in the past few years. In the NFL, the Bills and the Titans play an unusual Tuesday night match, which was rescheduled due to COVID-19 complications with teams. That's all for sports. Back to you, Sky.
Thanks, Ben. In Guidance Department news, the PSAT will be administered on Wednesday, October 14th to all juniors and to sophomores who registered. Students must remember to bring a calculator, 2 non-mechanical number 2 pencils, and a mask. Students should report directly to their testing locations by 7:40 on test day. Your social studies teacher will tell you your testing location. There's no need to report to your first set. Any junior who does not have a social studies class on their schedule and is unsure of their testing location should visit the school counseling office before Wednesday morning. Sophomores who did not register for the PSAT should report directly to the auditorium for the ASVAB. There is no need to report to your first set. College virtual visits will be taking place during Lunch and Learn in the CSC every week in October. Students are welcome to bring their lunch and listen to a live virtual presentation from a college admissions counselor. Check your email to see which colleges are scheduled. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Yetter. We will be back after this message about the recycling program.
The recycling program will start this week. Students will be collecting bins from classrooms every Wednesday after school. The following materials can be placed in the recycling bins: paper, plastics number 1 and number 2 only. And when recycling drink bottles, students should empty the bottle completely, put the cap back on, and remove the plastic advertisement around the bottle before placing it into the recycling bin. Flatten cardboard and chipboard, which is cereal box material, and empty aluminum and other metal cans. The following materials are not recyclable: film plastic. This includes garbage bags and Ziploc bags, potato chip and other snack bags, and glass.
We go now to Kanan Mulroy with Wildcat World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. The poet Louise Glück has become the first American woman to win the Nobel Prize for Literature in 27 years. And Facebook plans to stop advertising for political parties until after the election in an attempt to avoid becoming a tool for manipulation in the election. That's all for your Wildcat World News. Now here is Adina Prim with entertainment news.
Thanks, Kanan. In entertainment news, one of the most used social media platforms and forms of communication got a new update. Snapchat is one of the various ways most teens communicate with each other today. The update has caused many mixed emotions. There are new features to the app and some that have been taken away. One of the new features includes an option bar across the bottom of the screen to navigate you through the app. That's all for entertainment news. Now back to Sky in the studio.
Thanks, Adina. We go now to Kaylin Rocco with a look at some local fall events.
While the weather is starting to get cooler, you might be wondering what fall activities there is to do with your family or friends. First, you can go see some beautiful fall scenery by going on a hike. Some close hiking trails are at Keystone State Park. Another fun thing you can do is go to a pumpkin patch. One local pumpkin patch that is open this year is Chad's Corn Maze in Ligonier. If you plan on visiting, please remember to wear your mask and social distance. If going out in the chilly weather isn't for you, you can simply stay home and bake some Halloween cookies. The final thing you can do is carve some pumpkins. Here are a few ideas if you want to get creative. Remember to stay safe and have fun this fall.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Wildcats.